How's it going, everybody? So, just got back from a beer run slash beer adventure in Dallas, Texas once again. In the last video, I brought back a lot of good stuff, and this time I fared no differently. I brought back some amazing things. I can't wait to review them, but I want to show you what I got. So let's just get right on with it. To begin, something that's not beer, but something cool I got from a bar I went to. Whenever I go out to Dallas, I go to this amazing craft beer bar they have. It's called the Ginger Man. It's basically this old Victorian house that they've turned into like just this amazing bar. They've got like so many craft beers on tap. I had like a Green Flash IPA on tap, Young's Double Chocolate Stout on tap, Founder's Dirty Bastard on tap. I can't remember everything I drank. That's for a good reason, too. I drank enough for myself and a few other people, let's just say that. But anyway, what I brought back with me was I saw on the menu that you could buy a pint glass from their place, and I loved that place so much I decided to. So here is the Ginger Man pint glass, and this has their logo on it, which is these two drunk men with cigars in their mouths, and they're holding a stein of beer, and they're basically supporting each other because they're about to fall over from presumably being drunk. But they also gave me this towel. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it has the picture on it again. It's really high definition. Look at that. Is that not awesome? It says, The Ginger Man Dallas 20th Anniversary, 1991 to 2011. And it says, let's raise our beers to 20 years. And I could not have said that better myself. And there's the close-up of the picture for you guys. I think that just looks awesome. So, there it is. They gave me this weird little towel. And the pint glass, obviously, is the main reason. I'll definitely be using it in upcoming reviews. But anyway, that's pretty cool. But now let's get on to the really awesome, important stuff. To begin, something kind of weird, but a lot of singles this time to review. This is something I picked up just strictly for the name. This is Santa Fe Brewing Company. I've never heard of them. This is their Imperial Java Stout. And it says, before noon, not for use with donuts. I don't know anything about it. Really simple can. Just has a little picture of a cup of coffee on it. ABV, it's 8%. So it's an Imperial Java Stout. Sounds really delicious. Next, something a buddy of mine has been just telling me over and over that I need to try since I like Scotch Ale. This is Old Chub by Oscar Blues, and this is their Nitro version. Supposedly this is one of the best Scotch Ales on the face of the earth. We will see. These are giant cans, so I sure hope so. But there's my Old Chub Nitro Scotch Ale by Oscar Blues. Here we have two 4-packs. Been looking for this here locally for a while and I couldn't find it, even though we had the shelf tag for it. People have just cleaned it out completely, but I found it in Dallas. Founder's Double Trouble. This is their double IPA or an Imperial IPA, and the artwork on this is so cool and bewildering. You've basically got this old man with a mustache, but then you flip it and now it's like an old lady. Yeah. That's just cool. That's cool artwork for a beer. I'm a big fan of the double IPAs and the Imperials. 9.4%. Should be delicious. Normally don't go for a 4 or a 6-pack of beer unless I know I like it, but I feel pretty safe with Founders, and I do like my strong IPAs, so there's that. Staying in the same vein of strong IPAs, here's something really special. Aw, yeah. Picked up Sierra Nevada's 2014 release of Hoptamam. My first time having this beer. I've been looking for this up and down forever. I obviously want this beer, as do most people, and I'm glad to finally have the 2014 release, the whole cone Imperial IPA. The artwork on that is just sick. That's just awesome. I think I'm going to buy a t-shirt with that on it. What do you think? So I picked up a 4-pack of that as well because I know this is going to be just awesome. So, 2 4-packs of that. Now we move on to the big box. Where to begin, where to begin? Let's just see what comes out, because I don't remember the order. Alright, good point. Ballast Point. This is their Sea Monster Imperial Stout. This clocks in at 10% alcohol. Really big. Love my Imperial Stouts. I haven't had anything from Ballast Point, but I hear great things about them all the time. So there's their Ballast Point Sea Monster Imperial Stout. Actually, I'll just stick that right back in the box. Moving right along, here is, okay, this beer I'm going to butcher the name because it's completely imported from Germany. Ashlyn Rock beer. I know that means smoke beer in German. But basically, this beer I've been looking for strictly because this is one of the meatiest, smokiest beers on the face of the earth, apparently. Apparently this tastes like liquid bacon or liquid beef jerky. Just from the sheer novelty factor alone, I want to try this beer. It looks interesting. It's got a kind of cool label going on. It does not specify the alcohol by volume on this. 5.2%, so it's not that high. But this is original smoke beer, product of Germany, obviously. And I just want to see what it's going to be like. I'm a big fan of the really smoky, meaty beers, and this is supposed to be the smokiest. Moving right along, we have a single of Southern Tier Brewing Company's 2X Double Milk Stout. That should be pretty good. Here we have something pretty special. This is from Brooklyn Brewery, their Sriracha Ace. Beer that I've heard a lot about and I've actually been looking for. I love the label on it so much, I'm definitely going to save that label. And this one too up here just looks awesome. I might even save the back one because that looks good too. Everything about this looks good. This is a Saison or Saison beer. I don't get those too often, so it'd be nice to have one to review for you guys. It'd be my first Saison to review on the channel, in fact. Get back in the box. Okay. Next, this is super special and rare. Here we have a single of Founder's Devil Dancer. I could have picked up a 4-pack of this, but I decided not to because it was really expensive. It was like $19 for a 4-pack. 112 IBUs, making this effectively, I think, probably the most bitter beer that I will have drank yet. Even more bitter than the Arrogant Bastard from what I've heard. I think it's around 100 IBUs. 12% alcohol. This is a triple IPA, so it's like a double Imperial or something. That's just crazy. So this is going to be a really, really strong stout IPA. Stout, obviously, being used in the word to describe strength here, not the type of beer. But, yeah, I'm excited to try this for sure and review it for you guys. Also coming in from Founders, I got a single of their Red's Rye IPA. Their IPA brewed with rye. I heard from a friend that this wasn't that great. I'm not sure, but they do so many IPAs at Founders. I just bought a single of this as well. Could have picked up a 4-pack of it, but I opted not to. Up next, this should be really special. From Unibroue or Unibroue from Quebec, Canada. This is their Grand Reserve, number 17. And this is aged with French oak, bottle re-fermented. It's an ale brewed with spices, aged with French oak with natural flavors, 10% alcohol. This should definitely be something special, but it's going to be going in the cellar for a little while until I get around to it. I'll review this one probably on a more special occasion than just your everyday beer review. Moving right along, been really looking for stuff from Firestone for a while. Obviously, they have their Firestone Parabola, which is, you know, a landmark Imperial Stout. Man, so I've been looking for it, but this sounded good, just so I could try something from Firestone and just review something from Firestone for you guys. This is their Double Jack. It's a double IPA, or an Imperial IPA, 9.5% alcohol by volume. Heard nothing but good things about Firestone Brewery as a whole, so we'll see what they have to offer. Here we have a single of Stone Brewery's Sublimely Self-Righteous. This is a black IPA. We can get this here, but only in the big bomber bottles, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not, because I haven't been a huge fan of the black IPAs, so we'll see how this one fares. But they had it in just a little $2 single, so I decided it was time to make the jump and see how it is. Alright, coming around to the last 3 beers here. Here we have Ballast Pointculpin IPA. They're one of their most famous known brews. One of the most just familiar names in the IPA world is the Sculpin IPA from Ballast Point. Heard nothing but good things about this beer also, so that should be a treat as well. Here is Southern Tier Brewery's Mocha, a stout brewed with chocolate and coffee. Big fan of the stouts, as you know, and this should be something pretty good and special. Southern Tier has so far been extremely high quality, so I can't wait to try this. And finally, the last item for this video from Avery Brewery. This is their Samails Oak Aged Ale. This is a ridiculously huge beer. It clocks in at 14.2% ABV. That's giant. It's probably the second strongest beer that I'll have. I have a couple of Dogfish Head 120s, as you know. We'll get to those soon enough, which clock in at 20%, but this is pretty high up there. Just bought a single of it because it was quite expensive. It's a once-a-year release, only released in March, it says. I was lucky to get that, obviously. And it does not say what type of beer that it really is, but it's oak aged, it's high ABV, it's going to be reviewed. So anyway, that has been my latest acquisitions from my most recent beer haul, beer run, beer adventure, what have you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I cannot wait to start reviewing these for you guys shortly.